Hello and welcome to the podcast hosted by two bestest of best pals. It's Staying Relevant with Peter, James, Jonathan, Joseph Wicks and me, Sam Thompson.
This is the Halloween special, the bonus episode. So actually this podcast is brought to you by Elphaba and Glenda.
Yeah,
We are still dressed as, what are we, witches?
Yeah, wicked.
Witches.
The Wicked Witches.
We are dressed as the Witches of Wicked, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's well done.
Thank you.
We're sisters. We fell out. I'm the evil one.
Okay, this isn't sort of family fortunes, mate. We don't need to go
We
into
did
that.
have fortune cookies recently.
Yes, about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Very recently. Anyway, remember that you can watch us. This is Thursday's episode, which you'll be able to watch on Sunday. Monday's main episode, which you'll be able to watch tomorrow, which is Friday, which means that you can catch us on
A Monday, a Thursday, a Friday, and a Sunday.
Joyous. Nice. Really nice. I enjoyed that. I will be swearing. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. I'm not drinking anything at the minute. Sam is apologising to our guest, who he's going to introduce in a minute. Do you want to just do that now?
I do have to just start by saying it's a very spooky vibe in this studio right now. It is just post-Halloween.
Yep, we're all petrified. We have got the brightest lights in the world on.
Don't sell it
we're
short.
Sat in dresses, and we've just had an aura reading.
Yeah. Well.
But let's get onto that in a minute.
Someone's just read our rings.
I'm just going to point out, just for legal reasons, that no one's actual ring has been read. She
Not
used
yet.
a ring light to read auras.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. That's what happened. No reading of rings.
An aura ring reader.
This is the bonus episode, like I've said 1,000 times now, but I'm so lost with where we are because this has been the worst intro that we've ever done. And for the bonus episode, if you'd like to be involved in that, then make sure you email us at hello@srproductions.co.uk. Wonderful. Sam, now introduce our guest.
Well, it feels really nice, actually, that we're like sat next to each other on the sofa. This is the first time, actually. Agne, this is the first... Well, I haven't introduced you yet.
For the last time, intro the guest because she sat there like a like she's at a bus stop. Intro her so she can talk.
You are wearing a really nice coat.
Okay,
I am.
We've got a wonderful guest today who Sam refuses to
No, I don't.
introduce. So we have Agne here with us, who is she's a tarot reader and aura person.
No, Agne is a tarot card reader and also a very, very gifted Halloweener.
I am. And for a second, Sam, I thought you forgot my name. I was like, this is why he's stalling. you
No.
know?
I would never, Agne. I adore you. Agne, you are very, very kind for being here. This is obviously a Halloween bonus episode. By the way, Glinda over here and Elspeth
Hello,
over here.
darling.
Hi.
Just in case. Hello. Yeah, she loves it. So basically, as this is Halloween, the team actually, because we have a team, and so the producers have decided to get us a Halloween tarot.
Why don't you tell us what you do and what you're going to do today?
So I'm an astrologist, tarot guide, and aura photographer.
I'm a Leo.
Yeah, Leo's like a sunshine. Leo's my favorite star sign.
Okay, can you guess what I am?
I have a Capricorn or Scorpio.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Scorpio.
Oh, it's your season. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, it's his birthday in a few days. Doesn't like to talk about it though.
Hate birthdays.
Yeah.
So, carry on with what you do.
So what I do, I offer guidance to people because I think there's a little bit of misconception what like tarot is. Tarot really is a platform to get a bit more comfortable with yourself. So you kind of ask for guidance from the universe. The cards themselves, if you don't come into the reading with the right intention, they're not going to show you anything. You know, at the end of the day, these are just cards. But really, my perception is that, you know, us people, we're just tiny little creatures, you know, just trying our best.
Little ants.
Yeah, little ants. And the universe is there to guide us, you know, and we all move through moments perhaps of little wobbles, little doubts. So tarot reading can be a wonderful gift or wonderful friend, ally to give us that confidence in ourselves. I know that some readers do a lot of this is what's going to happen and this is what you should be doing. I am actually personally quite really against it because I see tarot more as like homework. So this is what I'm going to do. today. I'm going to pull some cards, and really it's just going to be homework for you guys. What you need to do in order to step into your confidence, step into your more you, if that makes
the more
sense.
natural version of you. I love
authentic,
it.
Yeah.
Authentic self. I do. Can you see ghosts?
When I was a kid, I could, but not anymore, thankfully.
My sister can.
Have you moved house or something?
Yes, that also happened. So maybe that's the thing.
So you're quite spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm quite spiritual.
It's nice to be spiritual.
Yeah,
you know,
I believe in the beyond.
Yeah, he found himself on his gap year.
I did go on a
what
gap
made him
year.
spiritual,
I did go on a gap year.
didn't you?
But anyway, look, Agne, what we're going to ask you to do, if you wouldn't mind, for this spooky season of Halloween, is if you could just give us a little bit of a tarot card read. Look, you probably have already guessed, Pete's not a believer, okay?
well, maybe we're going to convert him.
We're going to convert
Maybe.
him. It's a nominee badgery. But I am a believer, Agne. I am a believer. I believe.
So, Sam, I will need a question from you.
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah. So, the way I like to work with the cards, if you have a question for the cards, this is when I can interpret the meanings of the messages.
Oh, sick.
And
Okay.
it can be as vague or as specific as you want it to be,
Okay.
right?
Uh,
All right. So exciting.
All right, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Oh, God, my question. Well, I know what yours has to be. Well, actually, just giving a little bit of background quickly. Pete is on this massive dancing show called Strictly Come Dancing at the moment. He's doing incredibly well. And Pete's link to tarot card reading actually is we got an email in from a lady called Samantha who said that she did a tarot card reading on all of the Strictly contestants. She goes, there is a sure sign that Pete Wicks could go all the way as he has received the 6 of Wands card, nicknamed the Victory card, making him the most likely to lift the glitter ball trophy.
However, if you watch Strictly, what you realise is I'm shit. So,
Oh, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Well, exactly, but he puts himself
you
down all
haven't
the
seen
time.
it. If we show you a clip, you'll go, you're right, you're shit. So
He's average.
I don't think having 6 wands is going to help me. I'm not great.
But maybe we can look into the cards and see what you need to embrace to win,
I'll tell you,
right?
yeah, do you think they'll help me get some rhythm?
Possibly.
Well, they might give you an advice how to get some rhythm.
Advice on how to get some
Yeah,
rhythm. Wonderful. That would be good.
and I would like to know,
Yeah, tell me.
Well, yeah, what would you like to know? Because obviously you believe
Something popped,
something popped.
but ask the question. We're gonna
okay,
pull
sick.
another one.
All right,
I thought you were talking about the button on my dress.
something popped.
That
Something
also.
popped. What do I want to know? Hurry up, Sam. Come on. I'm panicking. Am I going to live a long and happy life?
Well, you will be more specific. We
Okay.
want something a bit more juicy. Come on.
Right, shit.
Will Sam have sex tonight?
No, I won't. That's just a stupid question.
Oh, right.
No, not that I don't. I do. I have sex quite a bit, actually, Agne, but like, it's just not at the moment.
I think
No,
like
not even that. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
We are having sex.
well, we can ask that. We could ask like what energy is coming into your sexual life.
No. My question is,
Or what can improve?
okay, how? Oh,
Have you got a missionary card?
are me and Pete?
Yeah.
Me and Pete going to be really successful in our careers?
All right,
I
that's
mean,
a really
I can
good
answer that one
question.
without looking at a card.
Alrighty,
No.
so
let's do a
cards.
thing.
Sam's question is if this cool duo is going to be really successful in their careers. Alrighty. So actually, I would love you to pick the card.
Okay, I'd love to.
What's going on with this one that's popped out? Does that mean something?
Yeah, I'm going to explain it. I think this actually might
Okay.
be the answer of your question. But
Well, I see a sun there, so I think that looks like we're rising like the sun. Oh, the Emperor.
the Emperor is actually a homework card. Alrighty, so the first card we have is Ace of Pentacles and together with the Emperor, right? Aces start the journey, right? So
Yeah.
when we have an ace, it's a start of a journey. Pentacles is connected to the earth element, and it's connected to our finances, it's connected to abundance, it's connected to our the real world around us, to the
gonna be rich.
material world, right? In order to start this journey, you almost need to get your shit together, really. That's what it's saying, especially with the Emperor, because Emperor is the card connected to Aries archetype in the zodiac, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And it's all about I'm going to get it done no matter what. We have the number 4 here, right?
Yeah.
So 4 is all about structure. So how you need to
You love structure.
how you guys need to structure yourselves
Yeah.
in order to become a leader. Now, it's hard to be an emperor because people think like, oh, emperor, I have power. It's having power, but it's also seeing,
Responsibility.
right? So we have mountains here just behind the emperor.
Yep.
And also when we're looking into this card, so it's a very beautiful card. We have this cute little vineyard and then a little kind of like trail there, which also leads into the mountains.
Yeah.
So it's knowing that what's going to be in the future, because that's how life is. There's going to be hurdles, there's going to be challenges. But the Pentacles is saying you need to be prepared, you need to be practical.
With, like, hiking boots and that.
Hiking boots and just kind
Get
of
out
like
the
a very
Your
sensible,
metaphorical hiking boots. I like that. What you've done there, Pete.
metaphorical
yourself.
hiking boots, sensible kind of approach towards life, and also not being afraid to take risks, because Emperor is, I'm not taking no for an answer.
Do you know what? I, yesterday, was thinking, don't take risks on treacherous roads. That's wild. I literally said that. And I have
Kind
said...
of the opposite to what Agne just said, though, because she said, don't be afraid to take risks. So,
Yeah,
just
but-
use these little bad boys.
Yeah, but, no, but I haven't said that word in years.
What, risk?
And I no, that saying. I haven't said that saying in years. Don't take risks on... And I said it literally yesterday, and now we're talking about risk.
Yep.
Yeah, but Emperor is like saying it's okay that like it's so nice that you already have that kind of energy in you. And it's about, you know what, if I want something, I'm going to make it happen no matter what, right?
These are Sam's cards, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically what you're saying is we're going to be out on deck. She said there is a chance that can happen. From what I've read from your reading...
I'm going to be honest with you, and this is recorded, so everyone's heard it. She said nothing like that whatsoever.
What I'm
Agne
reading...
said nothing like that whatsoever.
Well, if we read through the cards,
Okay.
right, then I
No,
would...
She's reading the cards. You're listening.
No, but I'm
to
reading...
what- but you can't read the cards, otherwise we wouldn't have
I think I
got Agne
can.
in. We would have asked you to pick out some fucking cards, wouldn't we? So why don't you listen?
Okay.
To what she's saying?
Agne, can I just possibly
Yes.
read between the cards that you're reading?
You can.
from?
I'm just going to
Just
add
say-
one more thing. April is a big month. So in April, we're going to have the new moon eclipse in Aries, right? And we have the Aries archetype here. And the new moon eclipses, they take away something which is no longer serving you.
His hair.
And could be your hair, potentially.
It's no longer serving you, mate.
Well, don't fucking just agree with him because he's like, I don't feel it's going to be my hair.
It's going bald.
It's probably just going to be...
Bald is cool.
Going to
Look.
let go
Yeah,
of
bald
her.
is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bald is cool.
Do you know what I'm reading from what you're
It's the
saying?
mountain you got to climb, man.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I said, are we going
Maybe
to
that's where the hair
make?
transplant
I
place
said,
is.
are we going to make it as a duo? And then Agne gave us the Pentacle Ace.
No, these are your cards specifically.
Yeah, but I said,
so it's not
are
going to be Ant
we?
and Deck,
I said,
it's
are
going to
we?
be Ant and Sam.
No, I said, are we going to be really successful in our careers? And Agne said, there's a mountain that you need to climb, but there's
And
a
we're at the
direction to
start of
go.
the journey. We've been doing it 10 years.
Yeah, but the point is that we see the journey. You see it. Some people probably don't get the mountain. Some people probably
No.
isn't that right,
Yeah.
Agne?
Yeah.
Some people probably get the death card.
Well, death
Is there a
actually-
death card?
That's
There
what
is
I'm
a
waiting
death
for.
card. Death card isn't actually that bad. Like I think what can
I could do
actually
with it now.
be much worse is like a jaded card, like 4 of Cups, when you're just sitting there and doing nothing. That's not a great
Yeah,
card
like
for this
that.
question, right?
Yeah.
So,
Right, well, what's your question, Pete?
yeah,
These are your cards, though.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
done mine.
Oh, is it me now? So I've got a question.
Oh, well, are you going to win Strictly? Come on. Come on.
No, I'm not going to ask that.
Oh, come
well,
on.
we can ask what's the energy around Strictly, and let's see what
Oh,
can
I don't
help
think
you.
that's a good one
Yeah,
for us
we
on
should.
the podcast.
We
yeah,
should.
let's
Not
keep it more
press like.
open.
Let's not go with the energy round
yeah.
right now, because I tell you what, it's scandalous.
Okay.
All right, so let's not go with that one, shall
Let's find out. Let's go.
Yeah.
I do you know what? I think we should... Well, I'm not going to ask Pete's question for
we?
it.
Well, it sounds like you're going to.
Well, I just feel like the audience probably wants to know whether Pete's going to win Strictly.
Well, we can ask what is the energy. What's the end of the journey around Strictly for Pete?
Lovely.
What's
Yeah.
the end of the journey?
Yeah.
Is there a card that says Saturday?
Potentially.
All right.
Just touch the cards and
Get in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Touch it. No, you just got to touch it.
Feel into the card and just pick
Take your time,
properly.
take your time. Breathe. Oh, he's gone low.
Okay.
Like we've done there. Oh!
Okay.
How many do I get?
Oh my God. What is it?
Oh.
Death.
Queen. No, it's Queen of Cups. This is a very lovely card.
We love.
So
Do I get 2? He's got 2.
go for it. Go
right.
for another one.
Well, is he allowed to? But don't just say yes if he's
yeah,
not allowed.
yeah, you're
Is he-
allowed to. You can have two.
Well, is he allowed 3?
Well, if you want to pick as many, I mean, not as many. So you would be surprised. Sometimes people keep on picking cards. I'm like, it's time to, stop. All right, we got some really nice cards. We have the Queen of Cups, right? And we have the Six of Cups. So Cups is connected to element of water. It's our emotional body, right? So for you, maybe what can help you around this project is to really tap into it needs to come from the heart, right? Because the Queen of Cups is also about like tapping into your emotions, and for you the success will come if you will know exactly what you want from this project, not what other people want from it, not what other people expect you to do in it, but it's kind of like, how can you have fun, but not fun like, oh, I'm just having fun. It's like, is it emotionally fulfilling? And it's finding that emotional fulfillment within the project. Also, when this card shows up, sometimes maybe emotionally can be a little bit, lots of ups and downs. So kind of like learning how to
We're waiting for the ups.
No, he's had loads of ups. He's just taking the piss. He's had loads of ups.
So it's really kind of connecting with allowing the energy to flow, right? So it needs to come from the heart, as I said. It needs to come from the feeling. Cups is not something which you can, make it happen. It needs to come from you. It's also being kind of, not necessarily in control, but in touch with your feelings and with your emotions. So if you're feeling something off with the project, most likely it is. And that doesn't mean that the project is wrong, but it's, let's say, today I'm not feeling I should be doing this specific routine or whatnot. Yep. So it's tap into your intuition, because probably and then we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is such a sweet card, and when you're a kid, right, you are doing things not to playful. It's being playful. It's not about like I want people to really acknowledge me. It's more like, look at what I can do, and look at how much fun I'm having. So this is kind of the secret. It's maybe just really tapping into your little you,
your inner
right?
child,
but also with your partner.
My little me.
Yeah,
because maybe. Do you know why? It's because he's tied him up and put him in a little box, and we need to release little Pete.
Yeah, release little Pete
into the dancing world. That's what.
Are you talking about my inner child or my cock?
Your inner child,
right?
No, it's the inner child.
Yeah, we need the little you, man, to come back out and free itself, and that's how you're going to win this strictly. That's what Agne's saying.
But also because we have two people, so do you have a partner dancing?
Well,
it'd be fucking awful if I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest with you. Is the other one me?
Well, it might be you.
Is the other one me?
So it's.
I just want to point out that this project is absolutely dick all to do with Sam. For once,
is the other one me?
I imagine that's my dance partner who I dance on the show with, not the prat that sits in the audience.
So with this, we're just, again, the card is calling to connect with your dance partner or connect to your, friends around.
It's not him.
Friends.
It's not him.
Friends around you, and really accept the good. I think this is what this card is saying. It's like free give and take. We have these beautiful cups full of flowers, right? And it's really like, I'm just offering you something very beautiful, whether it's an idea or
I'm always offering you stuff.
This isn't about
and
it.
it's taking that in, like, okay, I'm being open to receive, and then I'm open to give back, right? But it really is not about like taking this project so seriously. It's more about like how can this nourish you, right? Yeah. This is all about, these cards about nourishment. It's all about,
I'm undernourished.
It's more, this project can nourish you if you will look at it more at the nourishing practice rather than like this really big important thing. Does that make sense?
It makes full good sense actually, because Pete was just sat on the floor for about an hour looking at his routine over and over again. He looked a bit crazy.
Yeah, and just trust your intuition. Basically, this is what's saying. Deep down, you know what's right. When we start overthinking, we almost can talk ourselves out of the good thing. Your intuition knows, and also just treat it as a really, really nice, hang out with your partner rather than this really, really, really important thing, because that's going to translate to the audience anyway, that energy of having fun and being perhaps a little playful and whatnot. Be playful, be cute.
Be cute.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
And then is the other flower pot asking me to be demure and mindful?
This is maybe, a bit more demure.
Bit more demure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is good because I've just learnt what that means. So, all right, lovely.
Yeah.
We're going to go great places, us two, Pete. I can really feel it after reading them. Just in our spiritual lives.
Oh, in our spiritual lives.
In our spiritual sense.
All right. Well, it's interesting, isn't it?
Do you believe?
No.
Why? Well, don't just.
No. In all seriousness, I do believe in something. I just don't know what, and yeah.
I'm just giving him some of my energy, Agne.
Yeah. Are you both doing that? Hasn't helped in the belief system.
Were you doing it as well, Agne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither does you blowing in my face after you've eaten Space Raiders. That's certainly not helping me either.
Team Sam.
Team Sam.
So Sam actually believes in this like, fully. You've actually got a tattoo.
Oh, I do have a tattoo, yeah.
Oh my God.
So,
Prepare yourself for this one.
32, right?
Yeah.
So I had a tarot card reading from my ex-girlfriend's auntie.
Yep.
Right? I can't remember her name. Was she
He was
Claire?
told about her from his ex-girlfriend's brother's next door neighbour's cat, who told you about it, didn't it?
No, I'm true.
Well, cats are amazing communicators.
I've got two cats. I've got two cats.
I love cats.
They're ragdolls.
Oh, I love
One's called
ragdolls.
Albus Dumbledore III. The other one's just called Cedric, funny enough, but they're both Harry Potter characters.
Yeah.
But so I went for a tarot card reader with my ex-girlfriend's auntie, and she was, I can't remember her name. I think she was called Claire, or I can't remember cat. I can't remember what she was called.
Let's call her
something.
cat.
Nah, I think she was Claire. I have a feeling she was called Claire. Anyway, or was that her other one? I swear it started with a C. Anyway, either way, that's not really what, that's not the point I'm making. She made me write these things down. She read my hand, and then she pulled out these cards and stuff. She went, "You are a late bloomer." And I went, "No way." And she went, "Yeah, I've read it in your thing." And I went, "That's unbelievable." And she was like, "This is what I do." And then I was like, what do you mean by that? And she said, "By the age of 32, you're going to have your life figured out."
But 32 is not being a late bloomer. I think like maybe 62 is a late
But
bloomer.
she was like, life's going to be good at 32. So I, at the age of, I think I was like 23 or 22. I think I was 23. And I got 32 written on my arm at that point, because I was like, that's the age I've got to have my life figured out by. And then lo and behold, blow me down, when I hit 32, life's been pretty good, obviously, but 32 was a really good year for me.
There you go. You see?
Well, 31 was actually the year that like things were really, really good, but then it's bled over into 32.
All right, even I can't. All right, shut the fuck up now.
What do you
They've got
mean?
the footage. Let's move on.
You're 32 now, so why don't we check in?
Oh, I'm 32 now.
Oh, so hold on a second. 32, that makes, I'm just trying like to figure out astrologically.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo, but like, which year
Which year?
were you born?
92.
92. I'm just kind of trying to
Do you want
calculate
my
out.
hand?
No, you can't do it from the
Oh,
from the
right.
palm. So you've had your Saturn return,
Probably
because
a
Saturn
waiver.
is the planet of like structure and growing up. But also what's really interesting, so if you're a Leo, what's happening, there is this planet called Pluto.
Yeah, I
it's
know Pluto. Yeah.
Planet of transformation and rebirth. And it's going into Aquarius in a couple of weeks, and it's going to stay there for the rest of our lives. So it's in opposition for Leo. So all of your external kind of like space is going to go through a big transformation, right? So it's also Pluto's about our power. So how
You are
we
doing up the ass again, aren't you?
No, but mate, also that's wild. So in a couple of weeks, my whole life's going to change
it's not
in
going
a
to be like,
positive way. I
it's
feel
not
like
gonna
things
be-
are going to be great.
but yes, exactly.
Things are going to be really good.
You obviously too are getting on like a house on fire, which I think is wonderful. I think you're a wonderful person and an absolute delight. And thank you so much for coming in to do this. It's been great. But I have to leave. I'm already 20 minutes late, so I now have to leave. But you've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. And actually, despite the fact that I'm not a believer, that is all actually very interesting. And I think you're a wonderful person.
Thank you so much for listening to this bonus episode of Staying Relevant, hosted by two best friends, Peter James, Jonathan Joseph Wicks, and his best pal, Sam Thompson. We have had the most amazing time this evening, or morning, it depends what time you're listening to us, to be fair, on this bonus episode. We have really, really enjoyed your listening over the past few years, actually, of us doing this podcast. Thank you so much for the bumping up our numbers. Thank you so much for Pete, voting for Pete on Strictly. And also remember to subscribe on the YouTube. Thank you. We love you. Agne, thank you so much. Where can people find you on Instagram, Agne?
My Instagram is Agne Aurelia _Astro Aura. So it's AGNEAURELIA. Weird name, right? _ Astro Aura.
Agne, you've been an absolute delight. Thank you. A round of applause for Agne, please. Thank you. This has been a Staying Relevant production.